Hey guys, welcome back to Jet Sports. Today we're going to be bringing you another video on the NFL season. It's going to be a little bit of a different one. It's going to be recapping week 1 of the NFL season, every game, looking at how teams did, some main takeaways from key players. So we'll get right into it and start off with the Thursday night game. Chiefs playing the Texans. Looking at it, the Chiefs did pretty well. As expected, the Chiefs came out on top. I was really happy with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 138 rushing yards and a touchdown. Rookie has a lot of promise. I didn't expect him to come out off the bat, especially against the tough Texans run defense, to come out the way he did and in the style he did. So that was my main takeaway from that one. Dolphins, Patriots. As a Dolphins fan, it hurt me to see Miami lose to New England. Both teams did not look good in this game. The score doesn't really speak for how well both these teams played. Neither of them looked really good at all. Cam Newton looks like Cam Newton doing Cam Newton things, but I don't think he's a top-tier quarterback, and I don't think New England's going to be winning the division this year. I know it's too early to say after week 1, but playing against a weak Miami team, they didn't look so hot. Seattle at Atlanta. This was another game where the score, Seattle looked like it was on top a lot more. Atlanta, though, was a big passing game between the two teams. Matt Ryan threw 450 yards, 157 of them to Julio Jones, but no touchdowns yet for Julio Jones, and I hope that picks back up this season. He didn't have many last year, and I know they're going to try to look for him in the end zone this year, but Calvin Ridley, that young stud, he got a couple TDs for Atlanta in the game. Buffalo playing the Jets. Nothing surprising here. Buffalo won. I think Buffalo's the best team in the AFC East this year. Not surprised they won. Chicago, Detroit. I'm going to keep this one brief. I'm sorry, Detroit fans. I'm sorry, Matt Stafford. You deserve much better than that. Matt Stafford, I think you are one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and you deserve much better than the Lions. Green Bay, Minnesota. This was an interesting game. I personally was rooting for Minnesota in this one. Just to see them kind of like really bounce back, and I want them to bounce back. I think they're a good team. But Green Bay just came out on top, and Rodgers looked good in this game. Rodgers is showing he's the quarterback number 1 in this game. Why did you draft Love? I'm the guy here. Philly, Washington. I do not know how Philadelphia lost this game. I have no idea. Philadelphia looked absolutely like they were up big in the first half and then just didn't score a single point, and Washington came back and won. I don't think Washington's good, and I don't think this says anything about them. It just shows that Philly's not as good as people think. I don't think they're a playoff team. Raiders at Panthers. This was a game that came down the wire. It was a really close one. I think Vegas is a good team. I think they're going to be a little bit better than people think, and I think Josh Jacobs is going to have a huge year this year. I think he's going to be one of the top running backs to look out for, especially in your fantasy team. So happy to see Josh Jacobs started off strong week 1. Colts, Jaguars. I was pretty surprised that the Colts lost this one, but Indianapolis just isn't as good as I think, I guess. Phillip Rivers played all right, but run game just wasn't as strong as it could have been for the Colts. But with Marlon Mack out, I expect Hines and Jonathan Taylor to be the guys to really just step up what they had in week 1 and just bounce off of that and just continue strong. With Mack out, the running game is still going to be a little bit on the weaker side of teams. Cleveland at Baltimore. I remember last year entering the season, everyone thought Cleveland was a potential Super Bowl pick, and then Cleveland did Cleveland things, and started off week 1 in that same trend, getting absolutely destroyed by Baltimore. Chargers at Bengals. The Bengals did Bengals things. I feel bad for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow deserved to win in this one. But there's many NFL greats who lost their week 1 game. I think Joe Burrow deserves better than that. I definitely think Randy Bullock was faking his injury. I don't think the Chargers should have won this one. Buccaneers at Saints, exactly as I thought would happen. I think Drew Brees and I think the Saints are a better team and better quarterback against Brady and the Bucs, respectively. I think the Saints are a Super Bowl contender this year, and I expect them to continue that way. Cardinals 49ers, big upset happening in San Fran. You heard it from me in one of my last videos. I think the Cardinals are a team to look out for this year. I think they're going to bounce back huge. I think they're a potential playoff team in a wild card spot. And going into San Francisco and beating them, I think Cardinals are dangerous. And DeAndre Hopkins in his first game as an Arizona Cardinal, 151 yards with 14 receptions. Absolutely demolished it. Cowboys at Rams. Cowboys choked again. A lot of teams choking this week. And I was pretty surprised that the Cowboys just kind of threw away the game like that. Steelers-Giants. Steelers looked good. Not a whole lot of complaints for their team. Giants, their run game is just awful. Saquon Barkley, I hope he bounces back soon. He did not look good. Over 80% of his carries basically were held behind the line of scrimmage. Just did not look good for the Giants. Titans, Broncos, neither team looked stellar. Main takeaways from this was Tannehill looked pretty decent. He didn't throw a single interception. Threw almost 250 yards, couple of TDs. He was looking all right. Derrick Henry, the workhorse he is, had 116 yards running. I think Henry and Tannehill tandem is going to be good this year, and I think Tannehill is going to be a player to look out for. So that's pretty much my recap and the recap we have at the experts at Heat Check Sports. Let us know your thoughts below, and if you had any other thoughts, let us know what video we should do next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go check out our website, heatchecksports.com.